chakras, or just a different body parts or body points as we visualize them and create a little bit connection of the different energetics. So a little bit different. In a moment, my YouTube live will be noisy. So let me turn that sound off. Chakras. There you go. There we are. So while we're waiting for everyone else to join, as always, take some nice deep breaths. I like to create a process. So just think about the A, B's, and C's. So A is take a moment and just become aware. Bring attention. Start turning on the flashlight and shining it into, bring your mind, flashlight and shine it up. Shine it to your awareness of your body, awareness of this 30-minute that we're committing to ourselves, awareness and attention to be our breath, our body, right? So awareness. And now I'll take a moment and shine in, take awareness of how we're breathing at this moment. Is there a need for stretching? Is there a need for absorbing or adjusting the way we sit? Even standing up and stretching our arms, or if we've been moving or sitting all day. If there's any tension, right? Rotate your shoulders, shake it out a little bit, drink a little water, take a bio break, right? And now tune into your breath, become aware of your breath and listen to it, see and connect. Connect with your breath, connect with your body, start listening, right? You shine a light, it's there. What does it need? What is it telling us? So A, B, and C. And for a moment too, set the intention of what is it that you would like to accomplish for yourself in the next 30 minutes. Why did you tune in? Why did you set up, right, your Zoom? Why did you decide to make this time meditative? What's the practice for? Even if it means shooting for the moon, shoot for the moon, right? If it means to create new opportunities in life, to create healing, to let go of heaviness, to have more joy, to have less pain. Take that moment to just speak it. Sometimes when I'm coaching or when I'm speaking to patients, even just be able to say it out loud and frame it is that next step, right? One of my mentors used to say, well, we know how to do magic. We can bend a spoon with our mind. And it's true, we can bend our spoon with our mind, or we can open the cap from a pen from our mind. But the joke is, here I have my pen and I activate everything in our mind to make that decision, to command our neurons, our muscles, and we activate it and we do it, right? Even that, we forget the simple magic of life and humanity, that our human body, our connection and our connection with our reality is always magical, that we turn, right? We turn wood into house, we turn water into electricity, we turn, right, into light. And so that human ingenuity within our mind, the moment we create that intention and make it and realize the moment it comes up and we shine that attention, it becomes actual realization. And that's what's the power, and to become humble of the little small things in life. So start with the breath. Start with the connecting and believing, and then setting it out loud. So for now, start with just simply saying, what is it that you'd like to create the space for? And for me, today I'll share it's more courage and more openness to let things show up without me having to control everything. That would be my own ask. being able to allow for magic to happen and for me to realize them. That would be my ask. So what is your ask? So let's begin. We're going to go straight into it. We're going to do a little stretching. And then what we'll do next is then I'll do our usual body scan. And then what I'll do this time for the meditative part, the presence part, we're going to use the presence, but connect it with a different presence and a different area of our body. And it will correlate with the chakras. So and I'll describe them as we're going through them. But the main place is the first spot, the first, first chakra, which will be in the pelvic area, the rectus, the sex organ area. And then 3 will be our belly button. 4 will be our heart. 5 will be our throat. 6 will be our third eye, which is the center of our eyebrow, near where our pituitary gland, our pineal gland, which holds the magic to the way we see the rhythm of light and dark, the way we see the rhythm of all our hormones, our sex hormones, and our vitality. And then 7 and 8 is beyond. So we'll kind of review them as I'm walking us through. All right, so let's go ahead, get into our seats. Take a moment and maybe rotate our neck for a little bit. Just gently and softly. There's no perfect posture, right? Again, it's simply connecting our body, listening, using movement to create some noise so that we're receiving information. Oh, okay, there's a tension spot. Breathe into it. Right? Come back to the center, rest here, and begin to take these nice, long, deep breaths in through our chest. Open up and flare out your diaphragm, and exhale and relax and allow for the chest to fall back in. And rotate your shoulders a little bit. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale back and down, rotate backwards. And do the opposite. And come back and relax. Stop still for a moment. And then inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Inhale to the left, exhale to the right. And come to the center. And we're going to use our hands, rise up, our hands up over our head as you breathe in. Hold the breath for a moment and breathe out. All the way out. Again, breathe in. Really feel the diaphragm stretching the vagus nerve, allowing the oxygen to go into our lungs. And from the lungs to all over the cells, all over the organs, everywhere in our body. One last time, breathe in. And exhale. There we go. Now sit comfortably. Soften your whole body. Allow to release for any tension, any thoughts, any distractions, any to-do lists. Take this moment to find a place to just let it go. You can even imagine flushing it down the toilet for a moment, or just pouring it out to the sea that receives it. Now take a moment to check in with your breath as you breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth or your nose. Bring your awareness to the top of your head, to your hair, to your scalp. Become aware of any sensation, tension, information up in your head area. Notice the space around it. Simply breathe as you pay attention. Become aware of all the information. And now scan your attention down to your forehead, to your eyebrows, your eye area. Become aware of all the sensations, tension movements of that area, all the muscles, including your eyelashes, including your eyelid, as your eyes might be closed so that less stimulation comes in. Become aware of how your eyeballs, all the muscles that holds the movement of the eyes, how it feels. There's tension. Keep breathing. Now bring your awareness to your nose, to your cheeks, to your jaw, to your ears, to the outer ear, the flaps of skin that surrounds your ear. And each breath you take in, feel the air entering your nostrils. Take in any aromas that you notice. Notice how the sensations bring into the inner back of your throat and your nose. Now bring awareness to your mouth, your lips, the top of your mouth, the roof. Notice if your tongue is touching it or how your tongue is holding or sitting in its position. Become aware of your teeth. Become aware of any taste, moisture, or dryness, texture of your tongue. Become fully curious of all the possibility of the senses from being aware of that area. And if distraction comes, it's normal and natural. Practice letting them go and allow that to also become normal and natural. Now bring your awareness to your throat, your chin, that whole area, the under area of your throat, the jaw, the lymph, the neck, the back of your neck. Scan all little areas in detail around those folds, the skin. And with each breath you take in, notice how it enters and passes your throat into your lungs. Sometimes we even make a sound when it's a deep breath. Listen to it. Feel the space inside your throat, around your throat. Now bring awareness to your shoulders on each side, the top of your arms, your arm, your elbow. Scan down to the forearms. Notice how the weight pulls on the shoulder, or might not. Or feel the weight of your hand where it's placed. Feel the fingertips. Notice the space around every single one of your fingertips and the space between the fingers. Breathe and breathe deeper. Now bring your awareness to your front of your body, your chest, your lungs, on two sides, and scan the area down to your belly button, your chest. Feel the space in front of your chest. And breathe. Feel how that space changes as you move your chest and your diaphragm. Bring your awareness to your back. Scan from the top of your back down to the base of your spine. Take a moment to recognize each vertebra. They are one little stack of disc over each and every one that goes from the top to the down. Breathe as you feel slowly your attention scanning down the back and each sides. Feel as you breathe the movement of your back changes. If there's any effort or hardness or resistance, take a moment and reset and think about your breath, and then come back to the awareness. We practice a moment to moment relaxed awareness. All of those are important. Relax, awareness, but allow for it to be moment and moment. It can be reset. It's a new chance every moment. Now feel the base of your spine, your buttocks, your thighs. If your hands are on your thighs, feel the connecting points where you're touching. Notice the space of the base of your spine and your sitting bones and your pelvis where it's touching the chair. Scan your attention down to your knees, down to your shins and your thighs and your calves, your ankle. Notice any tension from the base of your pelvis, your sacrum, down to your legs and your feet. And now notice your feet, the bottom of your feet, where it's touching, how it feels, all the different sensations, the temperature. If it's bare feet or if it's with socks, what it feels like. Connect it to your toes, the space between your toes. And feel the connection from the feet, the weight of it on the ground, and how the ground feels on your feet. Now bring your awareness to your whole body, scan from top to bottom. And this is the part where we begin to focus on your first chakra, or the lower triangle. We'll just simply call that area 1. Feel the base of your pelvis, your sacrum. Imagine it like a disc, or the chair that you're sitting on, the surface of the chair. Bring your awareness to all that space. Listen to it as you breathe in and out. Notice any movements. Notice the space in front or behind that surrounds this first area. Listen if there's a sound that resonates with it, or a sensation of the area. Feel the space Breathe with that space. Feel that area as it flows up to the belly button area. Imagine there's a connection, a flow of a river that connects up towards your belly button in the center of your body. Observe the area, feel the space, feel the openness. Notice any sensation, scan for any information. Again, they're moment to moment relaxed awareness. So release any tension or intention of it being specific way. Let go of any expectation of what you should be feeling. Be so curious as if you're meeting this exercise for the first time, or this imagination, or this awareness, this location. See what information you can gather. Now bring your awareness as it bring up and connect that flow to the belly button. Take a moment and feel the space behind the belly button, or between 1 and 3. 3 is the belly button area. Expand the awareness of that space to include the higher area around the belly button, connecting 1 and 3. And breathe. Again, if there's any tension, simply be aware of that and breathe with it. Now bring your awareness to your heart and chest area. Notice that space as if you're breathing in and out through that area, bringing life to that space. Expand your awareness beyond the skin and the chest. Go to the space in front of your chest, behind your chest, all the way to the back of the room, to the left side, to the right side. Invite your awareness to go beyond that center spot in your heart and expand it. Notice any sensations, information. Feel the space. If there's any tension, let it go. If your mind comes in with distraction, give permission to use the word release and let it go. Stay in that space at your heart area. Breathe. Now connect 1 from your pelvis area, that space, to 3, as if there's a flow that connects the dots of those centers that you become aware of. 4, so connect the first chakra, the third, and the fourth. And chakra is a word that describes pool of energy, a pool of awareness. You might not feel anything, but it's simply creating an awareness to say, I'd like to see these as individual points that I'd like consciously to connect with my awareness and intention. Connect 1, imagine a flow up to 3, and connect it up to your heart. And breathe relaxed to your heart. And now feel where your throat is and bring awareness to that area. Notice any sensations, scan for any attention, information. Feel that space and connect for the energy that you sense, the awareness. Connect that as if there's a flow that it's being connected up to 4. And feel that awareness now extending up to 6, the 6th place, at the center of your eyebrows, behind it. Be gentle and soft in your awareness, as if you're not waking up a sleeping baby. You're simply observing and breathing and relaxing in the presence of the 6th point in your body. Now connect the dots as you feel and scan from the base, the pelvis up to the belly button, to the chest, to the throat. 4, 5, up to the 3rd eye, behind the center of your eyebrow. 6. And now imagine that awareness going up to the top of your head. 7. And feel for any sensations and feel and hear and notice the space above your head as it slowly connects even higher, as if to the ceiling of your space, your room. And connect all those areas as you bring the awareness from the top, and the 8 all the way from the ceiling, the space, any sensation that you notice, awareness of information, gently bring the awareness down back to 7, the top of your scalp. 6, the between your eyebrows. 5, your throat. 4, your heart, the space around your heart. These are loose description. Feel the gentle area. There's no hardness. And connect it down to your belly button, down back to your pelvis. And most importantly now, all the way down to the base of your feet. And imagine the whole area just light up in harmony. Not one stronger than the other, but simply singing to each other in their own rhythm and sound and frequency. And breathe in and out. Just be still here for a moment. And take a moment to connect to something, a feeling of positive association. Feel it in your heart. A positive, it could be something you're grateful for, or something that you genuinely appreciate and brings you a feeling of ease or peace. Hold still in that space for a moment. And breathe. When you're ready, I'm going to have you in and open your eyes. Breathe in and stretch your arms up. Hold for a moment there with your breath in. And breathe out. One last time, breathe in. Hold for a moment and then breathe out and shake yourself out. Shake your shoulders, shake your hands, rotate your ankle, your wrist, your neck. So check in with yourself to see how you feel. Drink some water, go outside, put your feet in the ground and ground yourself. Take a look at the sky, take a breath of air. It's a little bit smoky in California. Take a moment and appreciate the whole body as you take your moment to just scan through everything and just realize how magical they all are. So thank you for joining me. As always, I appreciate you guys showing up and supporting each other in this community. Feel free to go on to YouTube and just look out these ones if throughout the week you want to come back to it and go deeper. These are layers that you can practice. But at the end of the day, they're just practices. It's what helps us create more foundation so that we can be more present and grounded throughout our day to day. So have a beautiful rest of the week, and I will see you next week. Feel free, and it will be to my service if you want to share this and see if anyone else could benefit from this.